Good morning, pregame crew. It is Wednesday, June 28th, 2023, 6:21 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:21 a.m. Eastern. Good morning. I officially get started in 9 minutes. I jump on early to get my TA muscles just warmed up. I'm going to say hello to my friends, do an audio visual check, and then I'm going to take a few chart requests. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Hey, Shake and Bake. My girl, Whitney, thank you so much. Hey, Renaissance. Greg. Casey Zimmerman, thank you for finally coming back. Casey, we just didn't even do the show while you were gone. We just didn't know what to do without you. Just being funny. Missed you. Hey, Sir Fernando, Night Truck, Andre, Homebody, Anu, Mal, Arain, B-Hawk, Hector, Mike, and Chris. Good morning. All right. Yep. Papa Pal is speaking today at Market Open. Hey, Hugo. Any chart request? We are consolidating in time right now and not price, which is good for bulls. Goog. Where's my girl Tammy? Haven't seen you in a while. Where are you, Mary? All right, Goog. Goog has a potential 4-hour bull flag, but I will give Goog this. We're sitting on the daily 50 MA, and that's typically a good buying spot. Weekly high or low is the more likely scenario. 4-hour got oversold yesterday. Typically a good buying point for a name that's in a weekly uptrend looking for the weekly high or low. 4-hour oversold is typically good spot sitting on the daily 50 MA. I'm not mad about this chart. I like a long against 118 or 116.91. So this name broke the low of the prior day and we were unable to get over the high. So yesterday, SPY and QQQ are running. Well, QQQ was an inside day, but it was still running. And any name that didn't make a higher high on the prior day's high, did not break that high, it's a little bit weaker than the rest. There's my Tammy. You're probably driving. You spend too much time in the car, my friend. You need to move closer to work. You're probably driving. Oh, okay. AI. Dan initiated a swing yesterday in this chart, looking for a weekly high or low. Bulls want to see a break of 33.84 and then 35.48. We're up against the Great Wall of Louisiana, which is what I affectionately call the hourly 50 MA. We're up against it. It's acting as resistance. Support is 32.80. Wait, did I get that right? 32.61. Sorry, I was hovering over the wrong candle. I like a buy against yesterday's low. Just be careful with this name. Again, we are looking for a weekly higher low. PLTR, looking for a weekly higher low. This is much healthier than AI. Your after hours level, 14.28, and then the low of yesterday, 13.96. I feel like someone asked me about this yesterday and I noted the squeeze. Nice bull break. This one looks good. Silver's terrible, Mike. Metals are just terrible. My dad, I went home right before Christmas for our hometown little parade for Christmas, and we got some tamales. No one's asked this question, and sorry to bore you. And we got some homemade tamales and brought them home to my dad, and my dad ate one, and he's like, "This is terrible." And then he ate another one. He's like, "This is absolutely terrible." And then ate another one. So when we say terrible, we like to say it like my dad, terrible. Metals are horrible. Monthly uptrend. That's all you can say that's good for them. Weekly, downtrend. Daily, downtrend. 4-hour, unconfirmed. We got a lower high, but we haven't confirmed the uptrend. Hourly, downtrend. 15-minute, downtrend. Silver is terrible. There will come a time for a potential monthly high or low, but that time is not now. Bounce from the daily 200 MA. Maybe looking for a daily higher low on a pullback. Maybe, baby. Yeah, MU has earnings today after hours. Yo. Topher, Amazon daily inside bar. And say it with me. There is nothing wrong with this chart. Good morning, Tasha and Jimbo. How are you? 2-hour EQ on Amazon. Holding EMAs. There's nothing wrong with this chart. MDB looks good. I think I saw it early this morning. Oh, LRCX is what I was looking at that made a new all-time high yesterday. MDB. Inside bar. This is a strong chart. It would be hard for me to swing any type of bull position with this big old gap below. But there ain't nothing wrong with this chart. Potential weekly bull flag. MU, $64 is what you need to know. 64, 64, 64. Oh, my mouse is freezing. 1 second. Come on. Oh, my computer froze. Oh, crap. I hope I didn't lose y'all. My computer just froze. We have $64, $64, $64, $64. And guess where we bounced from yesterday? $63.79. Price has memory. Hey, Daljeet in Australia. My favorite accent in the world. Okay. XRP. Yeah, Nvidia had bad news with China restrictions on the chips. So SMH is getting hit. 47 cents is the line in the sand for XRP. And resistance 4850. This chart looks terrible. I guess the monthly is better than I would think. The weekly is better than I thought. Daily and 4-hour bulls are looking for the 47 cent area to hold. Potentially hold. Verve. I'll get started in 2 minutes with the show officially. Weekly looks okay. Daily, you're looking for a lower high compared to 2142. NQU. I don't know what that is. CRSP. I know what that one is. Wow. You're looking for a weekly potential higher low. Daily approaching 200 MA. 4-hour skirting oversold. Pretty weak chart. Resistance 56.39, then the high of yesterday 56.71, and support the low of yesterday 55.23. Oh, you're still there. Good, Mike. Thank you. All right, it's 6:29. Y'all ready to get started? Let's see, do we have any economic events today? We have Powell speaking in 59 minutes and oil inventory at 10:30. Let's get started with the show. Good morning. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori, and I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, that would be lovely, at Chart Gal Lori. I would love it. Every morning, I go over this little handy dandy table, which is leaning more bullish than bearish. And I have my notes that are off screen that I copy and paste for TCG members only when I am done. So I was thinking, what was the most difficult? Man, OBS does not look normal. I'm going to screenshot this so Jason can see it. I don't know what's going on with OBS. You're welcome, Casey. Sorry, y'all. It looks like I may be having some streaming issues. I don't know what's going on. Y'all let me know if something's not working. All right, let's get started. ES. Must confirm hourly trend changes. We are consolidating in time, meaning sideways versus down. That is more bullish than bearish. This is a possible, it probably looks better on the 6 hour, tightened up a little bit. Yeah, potential 6 hour bull flag. We are bullish on lots and lots of time frames. The market internals told us yesterday. Oh, good, Mighty Pawns. Thank you for that. Sorry. Yesterday during the live show, someone was asking me about shorts, and I could see a short perspective from 2 or 3 different charts, like SHOP. SPX had a double top at the moment when I was going over it at 10 a.m. Mountain Time yesterday. But then I kept saying, market internals are telling us, don't short this. Market internals were screaming at us that everything was super bullish yesterday. So please pay attention to your market internals. And this looks like a 4 hour inverse head and shoulders. Thanks, Jason. I took a screenshot so you could see why I was getting kind of concerned of what was going on. All right. We must confirm hourly trend changes. Overall, odds favor a daily lower high. Yesterday morning, we were bouncing from the golden pocket. Do y'all remember this right here? Yesterday, literally, this candle right here. We were bouncing from the golden pocket. We bounced up to the 0.382 retrace, and now we're going sideways. Odds favor a daily lower high when you've pulled back approximately 65% of the swing low to swing high. Odds favor a daily lower high. But as Dan pointed out in the market recap video yesterday, bears need to take out these daily, he says 12 EMA, I say 8 EMA. Either way, tomato, tomato. It needs to lose these key moving averages to prove that the trend is changing. Oh, good, Tammy. Good. Yes, QQQ was unable to break the high of yesterday, of the prior day. 364.84. We hit 364.57, and that's where we pulled back. And let's look at NASDAQ. Hourly hit overbought at resistance. Those are gifts that are just lobbed up, like a big gift. When you're given that gift where you're running right into resistance and hourly gets overbought after you've had a big pullback, that's a gift. Sorry, these alerts are getting kind of feisty this morning. So on NASDAQ, your resistance 150.8875, support 150.2125. Y'all look at the 50 RSI. I put it on here so I would remember to say it. Price is holding the 50 RSI. What does RSI even stand for? Relative Strength Index. Let's look at it on the daily. Over 50 RSI. 4 hour, over 50 RSI. Hourly, over 50 RSI. 15 minute, we're just under the 50 RSI. Overall, everything is lining up more bullish than bearish. We have the dollar had a little strength this morning. Bitcoin consolidated overnight. Bonds are a little weak, and semis got hit with China news. Semis are the fly in my ointment today. And that just means that it's the one thing that's keeping everything from lining up cleanly. I like when everything just lines up. Again, I tell y'all, I'm a lawyer. I actually majored in a business pre-law. I wanted to be a corporate lawyer. But I'm a lawyer in a different way. I'm stacking evidence every day toward a thesis, either bull or bearish. And the more evidence I have, the better. So I wish all of these were green. That would have me looking even more bullish today. But I have a few hiccups or whatever, hiccups. And semiconductors are the biggest one. Semiconductors are the fuel to the market engine. And semiconductors are weak overnight with China news, possible restrictions on semis. And that has really impacted NVDA. All right, we did NASDAQ, RTY. It's consolidating. in time, not price. You see this going sideways, 50 RSI holding. This is bullish. When you're consolidating and you have a tightening range like this, you have a tightening range. What is the preceding trend? Up, okay. That has me look bullish. Holding 50 RSI, bullish. Low volume consolidation. Everything is pointing toward more bullish continuation. Bears have to prove something and break the low of yesterday to show me that they mean business. They must break the low of yesterday. YM is holding the 8 EMA. YM has some pretty good strength this morning. We're still looking for daily lower highs. Odds favorite. 4 hour is fine. Hourly is fine. Rob, yes, I look at the 8 EMA. So when I first joined TCG, was that 6 years ago? Yeah, 6 years ago, February. They used a 4 and 8 EMA. And then Dan started trading crypto, and GDAX at the time, prior to Coinbase, they used 12 and 26 EMAs. And Dan switched to the 12 and 26 because he freaking crushed the crypto cycle, the bull cycle in 2017. He crushed it. And he got very familiar with the 12 and 26, and so he got comfortable using those. I like the 8 and 21. I have found that algos are more sensitive to 8 and 21, and I want the fastest signal possible. If the trend is changing, I want to know sooner than later. And 8 EMA only measures the last 8 time periods for the time frame you're on, weighting more heavily the more recent data points. I like quicker signals. I'm an options and futures trader primarily. Oh, good, Karkuki. Hey, Karkuki, your new dog is super, super cute. Super cute. I think I gave you a heart, but I wanted to tell you that is one cute doggy. All right. Please, please, please don't bombard me. For sure on Twitter and in TCG, please don't bombard me. I wasn't going to say this today. Dan will announce this weekend that I am opening up my books for mentoring. I have not mentored in over 2 years because I have not had the time. So I will be opening my books for TCG only, mentoring for just a few folks because I don't have a lot of room on my schedule. And I was thinking yesterday, I was going back to my notes when I used to mentor, like, what do I want people to focus on? So I'm going to give you, this is what I do here every morning. I'm giving you free mentoring. What was some of the hardest habits that I had to break? And I typed it up this morning. And it is so ridiculously simple. I don't know who needs to hear this, so I'm going to do this close microphone thing. Stop watching your P&L. Stop it. Absolutely stop it. Trade less, look at less indicators, look at less charts, trade less, and stop watching your P&L. You can go into paralysis or analysis paralysis, I think is how it's said, by looking at so many different edges, so many different systems, overstudying. I'm telling you, oversimplify and do not watch your P&L. It is crippling and it brings about emotions that are unhelpful in trading. Follow your process and the most likely scenario and click less buttons. That is the secret to getting over the edge from inconsistently profitable to consistently profitable. Click less buttons and stop watching your P&L. How do you do that? Well, let me tell you. Put in your trade order and put an OCO order. One cancels the other, where you have your target and your stop loss, and shut down your platform. Shut it down. That is the key to making more money and getting over the hump. So let me get back to charts. I think I have soapboxed enough. Hopefully that helps somebody. Hang Seng was slightly green overnight. DAX is pretty green, but I think the DAX is more following the market than we're following the DAX. So I don't know that that's helpful. Okay, Bitcoin is confirming the hourly downtrend. Your next support is at 30,107.95 and then 29,900. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say, which has nothing to do with trading, is thank you to all the volunteers out there. My parents stopped at charity where they're going to be staying for the stem cell transplant yesterday, and there was this nice volunteer, and he works there full time. Mr. Bill in Houston, Texas, at the Myeloma Charity House. I appreciate you. So whoever out there is volunteering, thank you. There's just, I tend to focus on what's not working in our society, but there are so many things that are beautiful. So all of you that spend your time helping others, thank you. Paul. Hard habit to break. I like that song. So Bitcoin is consolidating. Is this a canary for us telling us that we have more incoming consolidation on SPY, or is this a 2-day bull flag? It'll be telling if we get another 15-minute oversold, does it get bought? And where is hourly oversold? 29. So 29,900 will actually mark hourly oversold. And that's where bulls want to set a daily high or low before we get to there. It may require that to set that daily high or low. Okay. Ethereum, potential 2-day bull flag. Ethereum's holding up better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke the low. Ethereum did not. Gold, rest in peace. Gold is trash on every chart but the monthly chart. Will it take the daily 200 MA at $18.99 to stop the bleeding? Possibly. Someone asked me about Newmont mining. Daily inside bar is holding up better than the gold chart, actually. Not that that's saying much. Monthly inside bar. Weekly broke the low of the prior week just ever so slightly. It's a nice dividend name, isn't it? Yeah. I think it says the dividend yield right there. Yep, 3.77%. This is a good dividend stock, but I don't see any redeeming qualities about the gold chart that would tell me to enter Newmont mining. We're oversold on the hourly, but that's happened before and it marked the bottom of absolutely nothing. 4-hour bull divergence. That's about the only good thing I can say about gold right now. Oil, monthly, downtrend. Weekly, downtrend. Daily, downtrend. 4-hour, downtrend. Hourly, downtrend. 15-minute, downtrend. You get it? We have inventory today at 10:30. And, I don't even know if I want to say this. I've been looking at this as a potential falling wedge, but it's just so darn ugly. Reverse back burner on oil until it stops working. Nat gas is super bullish. I'm still looking at this 3-day megaphone. 2934 is the area I'm looking for a potential short. It'll probably come tomorrow during inventory, and I won't want to short it at inventory. Nat gas is doing great. 4-hour bearish divergence. Ugh. I couldn't short it right here though. I'm trying to look for a reason to short nat gas and I can't come up with one. Yep, Powell is speaking. If you could hit the like button, there are currently almost 300 of you and only 91 likes. If you could hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Apple. Let's do this little exercise. Here, here, here. Can y'all see that? New all-time high, new all-time high, new all-time high. What is bearish about that? Absolutely nothing. I see a lot of 4-hour megaphone talk, and y'all think about what a megaphone is. Let me get to a chart that I don't mind trashing. By the way, y'all, the new auto button is you hover over here and you see the A and it resets it for you. Path. What is a rising wedge? It is a series of higher highs and higher lows. What is bearish about higher highs and higher lows? Let me tell you, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The whole psychology of a rising wedge is that you're getting small higher highs and bulls are running out of steam. That is the psychology of a rising wedge. So if you have a rising wedge with new all-time highs, I give less weight to said wedge because we're hitting new all-time highs. Apple, just want to share this with y'all. 190.89 is the $3 trillion market cap. And I will be working on this week a synthetic resistance and support PDF that our marketing guy wants to send out. I talk about synthetic resistance and support. That is trend lines. That is market cap. That is dark pool. That is fibs. It's levels that aren't actual pivots, but they can act as synthetic resistance or support. $3 trillion market cap is 190.89. That is where I would be looking for price to potentially pause. But as long as Apple is making new all-time highs, I would stay clear of the bear train. It could hit it today, 190.89. That's your number if y'all wanted to know that. So right now we are at 2.958 trillion. And it's interesting, people continue to say 420 on Nvidia. You know what? This is where we're at the $1 trillion market cap. So there's a reason this is acting as a magnet. Okay, Amazon daily inside bar holding the hourly EMAs, Apple holding those EMAs. Nvidia is bearish. They had bearish news. They're trying to recover from their pre-market pullback. Let me delete that. We closed with a daily inside bar yesterday. We'll be breaking that bearish. I would look for reverse back burners on Nvidia for potential shorts. Yep, 190.89. Tesla is above yesterday's high. So the market is slightly red and Tesla is above the high of yesterday. Folks, that's bullish. We closed with a daily inside bar, 235.23. They were unable to fill this gap. I would feel better about a Tesla long if we had filled that gap. We didn't. Tesla is more bullish than bearish this morning. Okay, EVGN for my friend Bennett. Daily inside bar. Don't like the weekly upper wick. We double topped at 129 and 130. Nice bull volume coming in. Yeah, liquidity is really poor on this one. $1.01 is your next support. I would like a, I've got to say this carefully. I would like a long around the 8 EMA, 0.9491. That would mark a healthy entry for a potential daily higher low. Maybe not even healthy because we pulled back about 40%. Maybe $1. This looks good. $1.30 is the big hurdle on this one right now. Yeah, Netflix does look bullish. I have it on my list today, actually. Okay, Euro USD, I am still short. So if you followed me on this trade yesterday, I'm looking at my trade to make sure I'm still in it. If you followed me on this trade, you're still in. If you're a TCG member and you're following my stop loss, I just moved it to this level here on the Euro USD. And if you're following me on 6E, nope, 6E, my stop loss is right there, 1.10075. And the thesis on this trade is, let me get back to Euro, is there is a potential weekly head and shoulders. Odds favor a weekly lower high. Odds favor a daily lower high. Now yesterday, odds favor now a 4-hour lower high and an hourly lower high. So that's why I've been shorting it. And I still think a 5 or 15 minute overbought condition could be a short on Euro USD. Netflix, I think, is super strong. Potential weekly bull flag. This is a beautiful chart. And they're the first technology name with earnings on July 19th. And one of our members, Sam, he entered Netflix calls for 420 on 420 strike for July 21st expiration. And I like that trade idea. Hourly uptrend over yesterday's high. This is bullish. NEO, double weekly inside bars. We got to break 984 to break it. NEO is lagging XPEV. Dan pointed this one out this morning. XPEV is up 4% and NEO is only up 0.21%. NEO could be a laggard to XPEV. Come on, Lori, how much do you really like this setup? Not a lot. Scratch that one. I like the double weekly inside bars, but 984 is so far away. Okay, now that I've given this one more thought, I don't like this one. Okay, you. You know what I do like NEO for? NEO and you? Back burner. 5 minutes. Let's unexit. Back burner. First 5 minute oversold on you or NEO. Those look good for potential back burners. Let me go to my notes and see, did I cover everything? Euro USD short, NEO and XPEV have double weekly inside bars. Netflix potential weekly bull flag. Oh, CVNA is the other one I had in my notes. CVNA and you I like for 5 minute oversold bounces during regular trading hours. You're welcome. Thanks, Timothy. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. CAH, Cardinal. Health, they used to be a supplier of mine when I ran interventional nephrology clinics. And speaking of interventional nephrology clinics, I have shared this story before. The managing partner of the group I worked for in Baton Rouge, brilliant nephrologist. And if you don't know a lot about kidney doctors, you can ask just about any doctor in the hospital, those that don't have big egos, and they will tell you nephrologists are the smartest doctors in the hospital. They do all of their calculations, all like a ton of math, and they're just brilliant. But he wanted to build an interventional nephrology clinic, and it'd be the first one in the country. And I told him, let me try to talk to Medicare and see if they'll pay for these codes. And he's like, no, we do the right thing for the patient and the money will follow. Same thing is true for trading. Follow the right process, follow your edge, follow your system. You don't have to follow, going back to the P&L, you don't have to monitor your P&L and whether that is going to provide money. You follow your process, the money will follow. All right, Cardinal Health, this is a beautiful chart. Nothing bearish about new all-time highs. Beautiful. Pullbacks are for buying. Snow, daily inside bar. Nephrology. Oh, that's funny. I told my parents I was going to work for Renal Associates, and they just giggled. They're like, renal? Because it sounded like rectal. Guys, it's kidneys. Daily inside bar. I'm going to be honest about Snow, which I'm honest about just about everything. A lot of people are crazy about this name. It does have a squeeze, but I don't see the attraction here. It is very, very erratic. it's kind of like a one, I can't say that, say a one night stand. It does you dirty. It just leaves you just leave feeling dirty when you trade it. And I can't, MSTR and Snow, I can't explain it. They just, very, very erratic. All right. CCL is strong and RCL. CCL recovered from its earnings drop. We still are not over 1652. This is a pretty chart, but I would be going after a short against 1652. All right. Do any of y'all have any other requests that I can possibly do? Gosh, it's 6:56 already. I already went over Tesla, Sam, if you want to rewind. But Tesla looks good. It's stronger than most. NVIDIA, I would be looking for a short today. And my favorite long today is Netflix. You too, RJ. Y'all hit that like button before you hit that exit door. Give me a follow on Twitter at CharkOwlLori. And I'm going to wrap it up. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Use stop losses and stop watching that frickin' P&L. All my love. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all are just now getting, because y'all are on a delay, y'all are giving me all your chart requests and I'm wrapping up. So I apologize. I'm not going to be able to get to all. Coin looks great. Generac, great. Generac chart looks wonderful. DT is an IBD 50 name. Wonderful. Sound daily inside bar. How do y'all like that? I'm going through all these and I'm not looking at the charts because I've looked at all of them. So Generac is a great hurricane trade. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Love y'all.